King Arthur Flour is America's oldest flour company. It traces its history back to 1790, the year George Washington delivered the first State of the Union address. Not known as a big business magazine, the Smithsonian actually did an article on us on our 200th anniversary. Building on what is now 220 years of experience, King Arthur Flour's leadership believes that our next 220 years needs to be rooted in employee ownership. Similarly, we believe broader employee ownership will make America stronger. King Arthur is the #1 brand of flour in New England groceries and the #1 whole wheat organic and bread flour across the entire United States. We have a growing catalog bread business that carries high-quality specialty flour, mixes, ingredients, everything you need to bake great stuff, and the information and recipes to help you have success. We also have a bakery, a cafe, a teaching center, classrooms, all at Camelot. That's our name of our building in Norwich, Vermont. In the early 1990s, we had less than 20 employees and started down a path of open book and participative management. We used phrases like act like an owner. So when in 1996, Frank Sands, who was 5th generation owner of the King Arthur Flour Company, decided to sell, he started by selling part of it to the employees. It seemed natural. We were already acting like owners. ESOP for us was part of succession strategy and part a foundation for building the type of workplace and the type of company that we were striving to build. The initial experience with ESOP went well, and 3 years later, the second block of stock was sold to what was then the majority owner, ESOP. In 2004, we became 100% owned by the ESOP, and in less than a year from today, all the debt that we incurred during that process will be fully paid down. Today, King Arthur employs 180 year-round, with seasonal employment bringing that total to 400. And we're actively expanding and seeking permits as we speak right now to help our growth. A little detail about ESOP. You can always make it better, and one of the great things about this state is we share our ideas about making things better. We're changing, or we've changed recently our ESOP to let anybody in with 800 hours a year. It used to be 1,000. The big benefit for us is the seasonal employment. We have a lot of people between 800 and 1,000. And so they're so important to us delivering our services during the holidays. To let them participate in the outside of employee ownership is really critical, and that was a great change. Employee ownership suits us well. We've been growing 16% annually for the past 10 years to about 80 million today. We're among the fastest growing companies in Vermont over longer time frames. King Arthur is available now in every state, and we're bringing more great products to consumers all the time. King Arthur is a mission-driven company. We have a higher amount of creative energies that our employees bring to their work because they care about the future of their friends that they have at work and the families and communities that depend on us. We do really hard stuff all the time, like balancing the goals of work life, small town living, employee ownership, open book communication, both for all the employees, but also governance, transparency about how we are governed. On the other hand, ambitions for high long-term profitability and growth, hard work, growing our market share, very high professional standards, and tough-minded evidence-based decision-making. So employee owner productivity at King Arthur is strong. We think about improvements all the time. We built a brand around consistent quality, so building better quality management systems, not just taking costs out, fits our definition of productivity. Our high bar for quality extends beyond the product and the info and resources we provide to people who bake, by extension to the team that we hire and motivate to make this all happen. When this is working, we have near zero turnover. Overall, we've maintained a less than 3% employee turnover over long periods of time. The growth and success of King Arthur has created opportunities for many internal promotions and career advancement, and hence better compensation. The larger business base, our sales, increases the dollar benefit of employees' improvements idea, which then further justifies higher wages. Complementing market competitive wages is the strong upside potential of both the King Arthur stock and annual profit sharing. I have two other quick props, Senator. One is a Harvard Business School DVD video, a case on employee ownership. It was done 5 years ago, and I go down every fall. I'll be going down in October again to teach 3 sections, probably 150 students, about how employee ownership works. And lastly, proudly on the top of every bag of flour, we say 100% employee owned, 100% committed to quality. And in focus groups, the public understands that if the workers own the business, they're not going to put junk in the food.
Steve, thank you very much. Cindy Turcotte is the Chief Operating Officer of Voigt Supply in Burlington. Cindy, excellent.